Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday, the last Monday of the month. Rural to IC with another morning chat. And what do I want to talk about today? Well, I was flipping through my few minutes of social media time and suddenly come upon an Abraham Lincoln quote. And I'm not going to exactly quote it because I don't remember the full thing, but it was something along the lines of, if I had 8 hours to chop down a tree, I would spend 6 hours sharpening my axe. And that spoke to me a little bit because if you look just in the mathematical sense of that, 75% of the time allotted for that activity was put into preparation, and only 25% of the time was actually doing what you said you was going to do. Very interesting. So if we take that and we apply that to our prepping life, what if I told you there was going to be a 2-year SHTF event that you have to survive through, but you only get 6 years to prepare for it? Would 6 years be enough to learn, gather everything that you need to do to survive for 2? I think there's a fair amount of people that would say, yeah, that, wish you had more time. We all do, right? But 6 hours or 6 years seems doable. And so that goes into what it is for us today. Now, for most of you, you are my age or older. So 2 years is not that long of a time. We've been on this earth for a while, 40, 50, 60 years. 2 years is nothing, that's hardly anything. I get it for some of the younger people and whatnot, but if you look at that, if you look at whatever the amount of time is that an SHTF event is going to happen, would that make you feel that you could do it? If you spent, let's keep the 2 years and then pull that aside, but let's stick with the 3/4 or the 75%. For 75% of your life that you take and you prepare, you have, you've been in the prepping world for 75% of your life, do you feel prepared? I think that really comes true for a lot of us if we start putting things into perspective. I don't ever foresee a total, absolute, full-on Stone Age reset to where, things are so wiped out that it takes generations to get back to basically where we are today. Could it happen? Absolutely, it could happen. Do I think that something like that would, is highly likely? I do not. I think that you can have war, famine, societal collapse, power grid going down. You can have a wide range of things that could happen, very much so. But I think that a year or 2 is probably a good thing for a long-term SHTF. Now, it could go longer. It could go 5 years, 10 years, whatever. But I would generally say, again, in my opinion, that 2 years is a good one. So that would be a good goal for somebody that is intermediate or maybe a little bit more advanced. Do you have the preparations that you could survive between 1 and 2 years? Have you gone through and applied 75%, 3/4 into preparedness? Now, I'm not saying take 75% of your money, 75% of your time. I'm not saying that. I'm saying overall, do you have it to where a good chunk of your time here on the planet Are you satisfied that you could withstand 1 to 2 years? If not, what can you do better? It's a real good thing to take a step back and kind of look at these things, so that way we can put things into a better perspective, and we can go through and kind of gauge where we are and where we want to be, and how do we get there and things like that. It's a good idea to step back and reevaluate our goals and set new goals, measure the goals that we have. There's a lot that I think that we can do, and I think that's one of the things for me. I want to challenge. I want to point some of this stuff out and challenge you and get you thinking. So that's what I've got for you guys today. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you have an amazing and blessed day. Stay tuned, because there's more information to come. And with that, remain united, because we're all prepping in this together.